So we're going to look at an advanced health and safety auditing tool, which is quite different from our basic auditing tool. Now, this is slightly different on the basis of the standard criteria that are being used, all right? However, they all follow the same analogy that not all organizations would indeed subscribe to the ISO standard because of long-term marriage relationship, all right? But these organizations sometimes could have very complex operations. Their scale of operation could be very, very big. And for that reason, you want to audit them against a much stricter criteria and not just the basic criteria, which we showed in our previous video. All right. So in this episode, we're going to look at an advanced health and safety auditing tool that is targeted at auditing organizations that do not subscribe to the ISO standard, but have very complex operations. And for that reason, you want to use a much stricter criteria. All right. So without wasting time, let's head straight onto our sheet, which we have open right here. So an advanced health and safety auditing tool, as the name connotes, is just to conduct a comprehensive audit on the health and safety management system of organizations. All right. Based on some standard criteria. So like all our templates, which we've seen all of them, they have the table of content that gives an overview of what the template is about. We have the approved list that provides lists of root causes, as you all can see, where you can provide all your root causes, and you're going to use them in a drop-down list on the action plan sheet. We have the scoring criteria, and that is exactly what we've explained in our previous video. You are looking to ascertain the level of compliance, the opportunity for improvement, the major and minor non-conformance, in order to implement corrective actions based on the required actions that has to be taken based on in accordance with the finding that you get. All right. Now, this is what the criteria is all about. The criteria is actually very, very detailed, looking at various areas of the management system, especially a very advanced management system. All right. So if I'm to go step by step, I'm going to be showing, like, here's for policy and organization, where you look at the subsections of health and safety policy, competence, advice and information, meeting and communication, all under policy and organization. We have health and safety training. So we're looking at the training program, induction training, specific training requirements. The section on risk assessment is looking at risk assessment for various workplace hazards, right? And then we are looking at safe work practices, asbestos, legionella disease, manual handling. Regarding monitoring systems, these are all the criteria we're looking at. And this has to do with inspections, health and safety audits, workplace equipment. These are all the requirements. All right. Some under personal protective equipment, manual handling equipment like forklift, pallet, etc. Accident reporting, which you're going to be looking at. Accident incident investigation, incident statistics and trend analysis. There's a section on fire and emergency. So you're looking at all the emergency arrangement relating to fire. You're looking at contractor control, where you're looking at things like permit to work system, maintenance, isolation, electricity, contractor control, work at height, and then site inspection. All right. So this is very, very comprehensive. And then again, we're looking at occupational health. All right. So looking at occupational health, occupational hygiene, noise, vibration, work-related upper limb disorder, stress, display screen equipment. In fact, this template or this criteria is really, really strict with regards to the requirement, and that is to ensure that organizations that have very complex operations but do not subscribe to the ISO standard are still being audited against, a criteria that helps them to improve their health and safety performance. All right. So as you provide all these responses, all the minor and the major non-conformance get transferred onto the action plan sheet. So just bear that in mind. So you have this long list of the summary report of the audits that we do. So all of this populates automatically, where you're looking at the count of compliant, minor, major, and OFI, and it estimates the level of compliance against the targets. And in this section, as we've earlier mentioned in all our videos, they populate automatically based on the major and minor NCs, and you provide the root causes from the drop-down list, provide a corrective action, responsible person, target date, days due, priority, action priority, and then you indicate whether it's open and closed. When an action is closed, automatically it stops tracking. If the action is open, it continues to track. All right. So this section is actually to track, the due days. All right. So already we are left with 3 days to 30th June. So that's pretty much what this section is, and it's fully automated. Now, this is just to support those who want to utilize this template for reporting. I mean, you want to use this, sheets, or you may want to just stick to your management system documentation because you have a template for audit, right? Now, there's a dashboard, and this is a very good dashboard that actually gives us a better perspective about our performance as far as the audit is concerned. So these are the number of audit questions, the number of compliant, number of major, number of minor, OFIs, level of compliance regarding all the sections of the criteria. All right, so you can actually select everything you're gonna see. Now this is a very dynamic audit dashboard. As you can see, at the end of the day, once you clear the filter, you're gonna see the overall score indicating the level of compliance with the standard criteria. Now these are all the individual reports that we use for making the the dashboard, and you can actually use them for internal reporting. We have this section which is action open and close. This one is the fact that you're looking at the score, right? Overall score. This section is about overall score. This looking at the count of audit findings, the compliance and NC and OFI's count. It's all here based on the various sections and all of this. So these are what we use for the dashboard. All right, so this dashboard is very, very nice, as you can see, and it's just to streamline the process of carrying out our audits and giving us some insightful reports. Okay, so if you're interested in this template, all you need to do is just head over to our website, scroll all the way to the middle right here. You're gonna find Advanced Health and Safety Auditing Tool. Then you can actually click on it. It takes you to another page where you can try to download. All right, now take note that this is simply a template. Okay, the templates, it can be customized. You can change the checklist, the audit criteria. You can change all of that. So that is basically how it is for all our templates. And if you want customization, all you need to just get in touch with me. All right, so speak again soon in another video. Bye for now.